Covering your community, the Hustle to End Hunger 5K fundraiser taking place this weekend. Joining me now is Cross Ministries Executive Director Ruth Majeria and Director of Outreach Emily Zarzicki to tell us about their event and how their other programs are giving back to the community. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us here. Really appreciate it. This is, of course, an event that goes toward a bigger cause, and just talk about how money will go toward the ministry's purpose here with Cross Ministries. Ruth.
Thank you so much for having us. So Cross Ministries has been around since 1978, and our mission is to make sure that people have food to eat. We serve the hungry in Palm Beach and Martin counties through community collaborations. We do this through our food pantries. We have 10 different locations, all the way from Indiantown in Martin County to Delray Beach in South County, and all the way to Belle Glade in the Western Palm Beach County community. We have food pantries where people can come and get food if they're hungry, and we have so many people who are coming in. Within the last 5 years, we have seen a 71% increase in individuals needing food. Since through the end of August, we had served 80,000 individuals with food. And then we also have a hot meal program, the Caring Kitchen in Delray Beach. And at the Caring Kitchen, we're able to provide hot meals to people in need, as well as homebound meals to those individuals who are not able to come to us.
You do a lot. Yeah, it's very important work, and the need is still there.
The need is still there. And then we have a gleaning program where we go out into the fields and we harvest fresh produce, because we also want to make sure that people have fresh fruits and vegetables to eat.
Wow, okay. And so when we talk about something like this, the 5K,
yes,
how does this help toward your goal? And if someone's listening to this, just talk about how to participate and what to look forward to.
Absolutely. Our event is this coming Saturday at John Prince Park. We're going to start registration at 6:45 for those early birds that like to come. And they'll get their t-shirt, they'll register. We'll have some morning stretching before they begin to get, limbered up for the day.
Of course.
They're going to start the run at 7:30. And the walk, because you did ask, immediately after, about 15 minutes later. So if folks don't want to run, they by all means can follow in the walk. And then at the end, we'll have community partners, we'll have some snacks, and we'll definitely have an awards ceremony to recognize those that have run.
And how many years have you been doing this?
So we've been doing this since the 90s, about 95. We used to have it on Flagler Drive, and then we moved it to John Prince Park about 7 years ago.
And so in the wider picture, how vital is this to carry on your mission with Cross?
So the funding that will come is going to go directly to make sure that we are buying the food that's needed. We've seen, as I mentioned before, we've seen such a huge increase in people needing food because the cost of living is very high. And so people are coming in and needing food. So it's going to go to purchase that food to make sure people have food to eat. Nobody should go to bed hungry here in Palm Beach County. Okay,
and Emily, we'll leave people off with, again, the details, because I want to make sure people know where it's being held, what time, and just leave people with those details so they know how to come out.
Absolutely. This coming Saturday, October the 5th, we are going to be at John Prince Park, where they can come and register, 6:45. We're going to kick off at 7:30 with the race itself, and then the walk to follow. They can sign up on our website, and we are also on your website, so they can find it through both places.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. And like Emily said, just go to our website if you want to learn more information. Just type in Cross Ministries. Sandra?